Well, welcome in everyone. My name is Stealthz McCormick here, and I'll be commentating this race. I'm joined by Dansta.
Hello, what's up? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Dansta?
I'm also feeling very, very good, and I'm very excited for this race. And we actually have both racers in here for some pre-interviews. So, Stealth, how are you doing? I can see you right now with the cam, so I'm starting with you.
Okay, hella nervous. First ever official race kind of format, and very inconsistent. So this could really go anywhere. But I mean, I suppose we'll see. Really, don't really know what to expect. But yeah, I don't know.
Try
Could
to
really
not
go
be
anywhere.
too nervous.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, mate.
And what about you, Robin?
I'm also very inconsistent, so I think this one will be
Perfect.
interesting.
This
Let's
is
Yeah,
going to be a
go.
great
this-
matchup.
this
Inconsistent
will be
gang.
interesting.
Come on, let's have it.
All right,
I
yeah,
can relate to the inconsistent.
I think we're good to go then. So if the racers would just ready up in the race time, then we can get started.
Yeah.
Right, ready it up in the race time, so we're going to start within a minute. Perfect. So even though it might not be as close PB-wise as we had earlier, it was when this was seeded. Stealth PB'd by, I think, like 30 seconds recently. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's still like his only run below 1:00:30. So we'll see.
Okay. And one of the things that I like is that they're both fairly inconsistent, so it's going to be an interesting race.
But maybe it was also just a mental thing, right? So they both say they're inconsistent. So now the pressure's down a little bit.
It's like how they both say they suck when they both have really good runs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I also say I suck. Most people would disagree, but
See, I always feel bad because every time I check in on your streams, like, because you and I are like in very different time zones, and every time I check in, I feel like I've never seen you get out of cap.
yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, and we started. So let's see what Cap Kingdom, as you just said, has in store for us. Also, we have not seen the timer start yet, Saren. There we go. Perfect. I like how it just takes like one sentence and then Saren does what I say.
Yeah, that doesn't suck. He's the next player to get sub hour.
Yeah.
Saren has spoken.
Yeah. I believe sometime it will happen. Alright, we have a small delay here. So Trobin is not like 7 seconds ahead or something. Yet we'll see, maybe later, but not right now. But we can always look at the exact difference after each split on the stats sheet, so we will still know. Oh, okay. I think it's synced up now.
Yep, now it's all synced up.
Perfect.
It's like I'm watching two of the same run.
Trobin missing left side. Stealth getting it, so that's the first difference I would say I could see at least.
Yeah, that would be pretty accurate. I mean, left side is fairly tricky.
One thing that I've seen a lot of people do wrong is they just throw Cappy too late, so they already fall down again. Doing it too earlier is usually the key. Alright, a few seconds difference. Let's see what the exact difference is. But it's not that much. Left side, if you back it up well, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. Yeah, we have 420 difference. Perfect. I don't expect any DSSers today, sadly.
I mean, maybe that's a good thing.
I always think it's sad. But later in the league. Unless they surprise me now. Which would be surprising. Surprisingly. And nope. And on Robin's side, neither. Interesting movement though. But going for the old dino skip. It can, even though the dino skip, now that we have DSS, it sounds like, yeah, whatever, like, you're gonna get it first try every time. It's not quite that way.
It's one of those things that once you get it, you get it, but if you're doing it
Yeah.
wrong, it's really hard to figure out what you're doing wrong. That's what I
Or
noticed.
the most annoying thing is when you bonk on that one part of the arena where it doesn't trigger the cutscene, and you're like, why?
Yep. Something that I am so envious of Robin is he just does things so perfectly, but then when you ask him how he does that, he just
I don't
doesn't
know.
understand. He doesn't understand. Like he does shakeless, and he's like, I don't. I'm like, how do you line up shakeless? And people have asked him
Shakeless?
before, and it's like, how do you
Shakeless
know
for
how
what?
to do that? For Madame Brutal.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, how do you?
I mean,
line
I
that up?
also-
And he's like, I don't know. I just.
I also don't
just
know.
line it up.
I also
And
don't know. I just
there's,
like try to stand far away, but still in
There's like
range.
something where he does like a triple coming off of DSS. I'll see if he does it. And I asked him, everybody asked him how he just does a triple and he doesn't have to like capstall against the wall or anything. He just gets the right height. And every time I ask him, like, how do you do that? And other people ask him too. They're like, I never have enough height. And he's like, oh no, I just do a triple and I land it and it's easy. Why don't you do it that way?
All right. I didn't see any big mistakes in Cascade, so I think we should be at pretty much the same difference.
Yeah, that was a pretty flawless cascade
Maybe-
on both ends. No
Maybe
struggles.
Robin caught up a little bit.
Stealth
Looks
is a little nervous.
Yeah, I was like talking to Stealth earlier because like I'm basically his mentor. So
Oh.
so we were talking and he was like, "Oh, I'm so nervous, like hours before the race. Is that normal?" I'm like, "Yeah, you'll get used to it." Okay, yeah, Robin caught up by half a second actually.
Very nice.
I wonder.
Yeah, there's no real like game changers in Cap and Cascade. It's usually once you get past that is once you start seeing who gets the bigger leads and whatnot.
Yeah. Sometimes it looks like Stealth is talking to someone, and I'm like, wait, that can't be. Like, it's in this voice chat.
That's impossible.
Right. DSTA should be fine for both players. Mistakes were not substantial enough to where it matters.
One day I'll start including DSTA in my runs.
What is your PB?
It's a trash 110.
I always say start doing DSTA once you get sub 6 K exits
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting until I'm doing pure beginner strats until I get sub 110, and then I'm gonna start looking into updating. But
Yeah,
I've
you
seen-
don't need.
because
You,
that's-
don't, you can easily get a 106 with beginner strats. That's where I usually tell people to start changing it up a little bit, but before that, unnecessary.
Fair enough.
Also,
Well, it looks like Robin
I
actually
missed
managed
it, but
to
Robin
hit.
caught up. I did not see what Stealth
I think it
doing
was
wrong.
just like a little bit more consistent and better movement than
Yeah,
Stealth.
but,
Just
but
barely
5
enough, though.
seconds? I think that there had to be some mistake, but nothing huge. Stealth had a bit of trouble grabbing the seat. Ah, okay, yeah. Something like
It
that,
looks
yeah.
like both players went for the side flip off of the icicle, which is very difficult, but
No,
they
I
both had
dislike
no
it.
issues with it.
I
I
dislike
dislike
side
it, but
flips
it's
in
the
this
only
game
way
in
I
general.
know. I dislike
Just-
it, but it's the only thing I know.
Just backflip. Oh, that's not going to work for
I
Stealth.
don't think that's gonna work for Stealth at all.
Yeah,
Too
no.
low. Yep.
No, it wasn't too low. It was he threw Cappy up too early, so Cappy was too far to the right. Oh.
Oh,
okay,
and now
so
he's
to
getting
make
stuck
this-
on the pillar.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
he wanted to go for the platform clip route.
I saw that.
Okay, taking it. Yeah, just don't crash into
Just
the
go
other vehicle,
wide.
yeah.
Just go wide.
Alright, and Trobin meanwhile doing reverse jacksy. Looking good. Bullet Bill also in a good position. Yeah, it's going to work.
Oh yeah, Stealth did have a bit of trouble grabbing the
Oof.
seed moon, that's right.
Okay, that movement was not what Stealth wanted, so now he has to go capture the Bullet Bill. Only loses a little bit of time, but still. Also, Trobin is not doing the platform clip route, so Stealth might save a little bit of time on that. If he can get it now. Huh? Cycle's good. Yeah,
Very nice, first
very
try.
nice. Now, don't clip back in. Yeah, looks good. In the meantime, Trobin finishing up notes and already going to warp back. While Stealth has to get the last one. But still, it could be a bigger difference. Stealth is not going to be happy about it, but he can come back.
Yeah, it's still anyone's game, honestly. We're very early. There's about a 15-second difference between them now.
Yeah. Trobin actually getting not a bad sand exit.
Yeah, that's a good sand exit for Trobin.
Yeah, +3 on PB. And we have a 12-second difference. Now to Lake Kingdom, one of the easier kingdoms. Even though both of those runners are going to go for Lake Clip, I would be very surprised if not. In my opinion, it's still one of the easiest kingdoms.
Even with Lake Clip,
Yes,
that's impressive.
because every other kingdom also has different tricks, but for Lake, it's only Lake Clip, right?
Oh man, that was a scary line for Trobin to take with those Goombas.
Let's see how fast he can do Lake Clip. What? Yeah, that looks perfect. Yeah.
That is very nice.
Took like half a second to set it up, but then got it first try, so definitely worth it. Let's see what Stealth can do. Faster setup, but has to reset up. But also, oh, even with only one cap throw. Very optimal. But probably broke even because of the slower setup. Okay, Trobin having some weird input mistakes, but made it work. Yeah, now it's easy, right? Now you can agree.
Yes, now I can agree.
Perfect. Ooh, Trobin, actually, now after I said that, having trouble with this moon.
Way to go, commentator.
Perfect. That's the commentary experience.
That's what I said. It's the commentator curse.
Yeah. If you've never done that before as a commentator, are you really a commentator?
Exactly.
I believe Stealth caught up a little bit, especially because of that mistake at the pillar at the end.
So there's not too much of a difference now between
Actually,
them.
did he? I don't know. We'll see.
Well, Trobin is still a little ahead, but
Yeah, definitely.
Stealth definitely closed that gap by a fair amount by just
I'm not
capitalizing
even
on those
sure.
little mistakes.
I thought so, but the difference actually looks kind of the same. We'll see. Oh, Trobin actually ahead of PB Red now by 0.6 seconds. Okay, yeah, he did catch up. It's a 10 seconds difference now. I think
Yeah.
the streams aren't perfectly synced up because it looks like 14 or 15 on
Yeah, it still
the
looked like a
screen.
12-second difference,
Yeah.
but yeah, you're right.
But the stat sheet is accurate, so we trust that.
And Trobin having no issue getting the bunny.
Oh yeah, that last roll was too late for Stealth. But yeah, doing a nice backup, yeah.
That was a good backup.
Yeah, that loses like 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah. But I like that he just didn't even hesitate and just went straight into like backup mode. That was good.
Yes, I know that, Nazi, but in general, it's accurate. If we need retiming, yeah, then of course. But in general, if it isn't like within 2 seconds, I think we should be good. Alright, now let's see if Trobin can do nut clip. The most important trick in Order Kingdom. That looks good. Yeah. Also really fast out of bounds. And a nice setup.
That was a pretty perfect nut clip.
Yeah. Stealth also looking good.
And having no issue coming up the ramp either. Very nice, Trobin.
Ooh, Stealth taking the ball out of bounds.
I'm just
Trobin
glad he
actually-
didn't die.
Trobin actually also got a triple jump ramp, but he didn't utilize it. Still went. No, Stealth! Oh no,
Oh.
that's bad. Oh,
That is my fault.
but he got the moon, so
Okay,
at
so
least he can.
there
can
is
do the
that.
same route.
He's just got to back it up right now.
Yeah, and the backup was really good. Like actually really
That was a
fast.
perfect backup.
Ooh, actually, also getting the triple jump, but not utilizing it.
Oh, just barely lost that height.
Yeah, no, they weren't going for it, but it just happened. So Trobin definitely extending his lead with that.
Oh no, that was
Right as I say that, he makes this mistake. But
Still managed to recover it though.
yeah, very nice backup.
Well, we'll see how it goes for Stealth.
Maybe time to catch up a little bit again. Ooh, even with the spin pound on him, it's very nice. Ooh,
Oh.
taking a ledge grab. Okay, that's a fast backup. For a second I thought he would do a dive vault. Oh, okay, not getting a triple jump there. Interesting.
Meanwhile,
Interesting
Trobin
pick.
is going for Spiritless here. Oh, but didn't get the A press.
Kind of hard to time, yeah.
It is.
No,
Oh no, Stealth is
taking a
actually taking a
death.
death.
Ooh, this is really painful for Stealth. At least got the checkpoint, but yeah, wooded is usually where nerves show, so you can see it, I think.
That's why it's like I said, it doesn't really make there's not too many mistakes you can make in the first few kingdoms, but once you get past, like, once you get into sand and wooded, that's where it starts. That's where the run actually starts.
Yeah, usually, like, when I do races, I'm really nervous until wooded, and then after nut clip, it starts, like, becoming more bearable again.
Yeah.
Wooded is not the worst, nurse.
I was gonna say,
actually,
I didn't think
stealth,
you were saying it's the worst.
stealth and I actually agree on this, and even though he made those mistakes, I still think that he will say after the race that wooded is his favorite kingdom. And it also is mine.
Wait,
It's
favorite?
just yes, it's just it's really
Dang.
fun. Even though it's hard,
Okay.
it's really fun.
Like one of those rewarding kingdoms or something
Yes,
like that?
exactly, exactly.
Okay.
It just feels so good when you're doing it right. And even
That's,
though
that's
you
fair.
can make a lot of mistakes, it's still really fun.
But yeah, no, now Trubin's got a pretty sizable lead coming out of wooded.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Ooh, Stealth
Oh,
also taking
Stealth having a
damage
little bit of
there.
trouble with that.
Taking it slow. Yeah, Trobin
Stealth
still
is
being
just
rather
not having a
close to
good
his
time.
PB. Only plus 2.8 seconds. Just focus on the race.
Oh, race isn't over yet.
Right. Trobin can make mistakes. You just have to play as well as you can. Don't let it like snowball.
That's one of the hardest things to do in a race is once you start
Absolutely.
making certain mistakes, it just it's hard not to let them all pile up.
Absolutely. I'm also very prone to do that.
Yeah.
When I make like a mistake in Cascade, it can snowball to me getting like a 101, which, you know, is not really that nice for me.
No, I feel that.
But yeah,
Oh.
they're like 1 minute apart now.
Yeah. And dropping had a pretty good cloud there too. But had some trouble
Yeah.
having some trouble getting up on the tree. That's not
Yeah.
good.
Ooh, okay,
Ooh,
actually quite
not
a
able
lot
to
of
get the
trouble.
triple
Oh,
either.
this is something Stealth is looking for. But there we go. Made it up now.
Yeah, this is the opening.
Yeah. Lost is a really difficult kingdom. Even though it's only 2 minutes, it has some of the hardest movement in the game.
I agree entirely.
Wooded and Lost in general is a really difficult combo.
Yup.
Good. It's good that we have Cloud in between at least. Oh, that's not a good cycle for Cloud.
That's a
has
hard
to
killer
dive.
cycle.
Ah, okay. He did not commit. If he committed, then he would have needed to like dive really far right.
Yeah.
Would have worked, but pretty hard. Let's see if Stealth can make up that time. And that looks very
That looks
good.
promising.
Yeah.
Yep. Very nice.
Probably not going for a reverse repeatal. But not having any problems with the movement.
Yeah. Probably just best to go with what you know at this rate.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh
that was
my goodness.
So close. That was so close. That floor there is like it has really weird properties because
Yeah.
like you can dive onto it without being on top and without bonking, and then you just like do what Trobin did and wall slide.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a little scary there.
And Stealth going for reverse repeatal. Looks good to me. Yes, perfect. Saving a little bit of time there. Let's see how... Oh, that triple was also really scary. Usually you want to
Yeah.
triple jump at an angle, so you can vector towards the tree, but he did not do that at all, so had to go maximum distance there.
Well, it looks like Stealth was able to close that gap a little bit.
Oh, for sure, for sure. That start of Lost definitely cost Robin a little bit of time. Yes, we're down to a 43-second difference. So caught up by like 20
About
seconds.
17, about 17 seconds. Give
No,
or
17
take.
actually. 20 exactly actually. It was
Oh,
ahead
nice.
by 103 out of Cloud, and now it's 43.
Very nice.
Robin not going for Goomba Heck. Taking the safe option. Also
Oh, that
doesn't-
was scary for Stealth. That looked like, I think that was a dropped input there. And then accidentally went for a spin throw instead.
Oof, Robin almost running off that side of the platform, but manages to make the jump. I dislike Night Metro. I don't know. I just don't like it.
It is my least favorite kingdom, for sure.
But also not going to do that.
We'll see if Trobin gets a good pattern here for Wiggler.
Yep. That's that also making it across.
Having no issues at all. Which is very nice.
But let's see Robin's pattern.
That is
It's
pure
not
trash.
it's not a good pattern, but if you know it, then it's like rather easy to predict. In a way. I don't know how
That
to
was-
say it.
I mean, yeah, it's like easy to predict, but that was like 2 circles back to back and then going up
Yeah.
into the
If
bullet,
I get
so-
that pattern, I just try to shoot right where Wiggler leaves the 8 red. It does an 8 with the 2 circles, and then right when it leaves that, that's where I already pre-aim when I see that pattern. Okay, I did not pay attention to the pattern by Stealth, but he made it work. And now to the harder part of Metro. The Metro. But also a little bit more fun at least.
It is a little bit more fun.
It's
I
still
like
Metro.
it more than Night Metro.
It's still Metro, so you know, can't praise it too much, but
Just a reminder that if you like what you're seeing here, feel free to drop a follow. Cool Cat is usually doing these races throughout the year, and this is the any percent open division. I think there's also a pool going for a race later in the year.
yes, for the league, there's a prize pool, and we are fundraising money for that. So the winners of the league will get some for their effort.
Yes.
So
Thank
if you
you,
have
Matt.
anything to spare, that's where you can help out. Ooh, having troubles with slots, but making it work.
That was a good backup.
Yeah, at least he didn't activate the last one, so he can just time it and doesn't have to pay another 10 coins.
Oh no, Stealth accidentally shook the wrong way.
Also, Stealth has a lot of coins. Oh, I think he got that in Sphinx room. Because it's not enough as to getting it from a hint guard. But over 100 is unusual if you don't. Or unusual, I think just impossible.
No, Stealth
Oh.
having even more trouble with the slots.
Yeah, that's the worst mistake for sure. There we go. Not quite sure what happened on the first attempt, but at least
Looked
the
like it
second
was
one.
just
Oof.
a
Okay.
little bit of a wrong angle there.
Robin
spin
missing
throw.
the moon, but gladly landing on the girder. Now let's see how bullet building goes for Stealth. I didn't see any mistakes by Robin in that room.
Robin is having a little bit of trouble climbing up the tower though.
Okay. Oh, what? How did that work? I have no idea how
Barely.
that worked, Stealth. Because what he did, like he did a cameraman it, so
Yep.
so the bullet bill spawns later, and he did it a little bit too long, so he was too fast, and he had to shake to make Cappy go towards the bullet bill because it would have missed otherwise. But usually if you shake, you don't insta-capture, so I have no idea how that worked. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the cameraman myself, Matze. Like, if you do bullet building, just, you know, go fast enough to where you don't need it. Alright, and Robin is done with Metro. I believe extending the lead a little bit.
I mean, we'll see how it goes for Stealth here.
I mean, Saren, in my opinion, if you go for bullet building, you might as well do that because it only saves like 2 seconds anyway. So then taking it slow, I don't know. I'm not a fan.
There's about a minute and 6 seconds difference now between the runners.
A minute and 6 actually. Wait, let me see. Really? No, it's 43 seconds.
Oh,
Actually, Stealth even caught up by 2 seconds. I thought Robin saved some time, but apparently not.
well, a lot of it with Robin was just little things here and there. But, like just diving the wrong way and whatnot, but I guess
Yeah.
Stealth was able to capitalize on that.
Still probably not the Metro he was looking for.
Not exactly with the
losing-
errors on slots. It was a little bit rough.
Yeah, he still lost 10 seconds to his PB. Let's see if Robin... Okay, not going for the clip, alright. Doesn't save much time anyway, so... If you're not comfortable with the out of bounds movement maybe, then probably wise to not even try it.
But having a pretty good blowy joey room. Getting the triple.
And leaving one Spiny alive. Oh, taking a bonk. But
Oh.
really good movement up to that. That looked like a really high bonk. Okay, Stealth trying to clip, but not getting it. still, as Trobin also didn't do it, doesn't lose any time. And not going for the triple jump, but only the spin pound method. Just a little bit slower, but as it's a cycle, it's almost it almost doesn't matter.
Still able to
Trobin-
make it work, so
Yeah, Trobin actually doing Goomba vectors, a really hard strat, and doing them pretty much perfectly.
had a little bit of trouble getting back to the Goombas, but Goomba vectors worked out really well.
Okay, a little bit of trick jump action there for Trobin to get over the gap. And now for Trobin, we are coming up with Snow Dram. Definitely the hardest trick in Snow Kingdom. And you can't back out of it, so if you commit to doing it, you have to get it.
Oh,
Trobin
wanted-
doing a setup. There we go, second try setup. And oh!
oh,
It was good, but then he dove to the left instead of to the right, and that made him not get it.
that looks a lot better.
There we go. Still, that lost a lot of time that Stealth can capitalize on if he gets it first try. Fast setup. Looking good. Oh
That was a
no!
lot of a
Yeah,
drop in that first little bit.
Yeah, it looked good at the start, but
Just
then
a little too much of a stall there with that second one.
I think he actually did the cap throw too early. Yeah, there he waited way longer there. That was way better.
They got it with the second try, so
Yeah. Both second try snowdrum, so pretty much equalizing the time loss. Just focus Stealth.
yeah, that's really the biggest thing that
Yeah. You still have 25 minutes
Stealth can do.
to go, so
Robin having a little bit of trouble getting up the wall, but backs it up fairly quickly.
Stealth actually still saved time, 6 seconds.
Very nice.
So slowly crawling back since wooded. Now Seaside is also kind of a break. Except for the
Robin
start
just-
movement.
Yeah, Trobin just
Why did I
barely
say
not
something?
getting enough height. Yeah, Trobin just barely didn't
Oh.
get enough height for that Gushing Moon, and it's just not having
Yeah.
a good time here.
Yeah, no, not a good time at the start of Seaside. Why did I say something, right? Like, okay. I was about to say, if you don't do chest dip, then
Yeah.
this is a pretty chill kingdom. I don't expect them to go for it. We'll see. No, Trobin not trying it.
Stealth not having any issues with Gushing Moon at all. Very nice.
Yeah, definitely catching up quite a lot at the start of Seaside. Let's see
Yeah, I
if
don't
he...
think Stealth is going for it either.
Yeah, me neither, but let's see. No, okay, not trying it. Respectable.
It is one of those things where it's like a little bit of a difficult trick, and
Yeah, it's such a weird trick.
it really is.
I have lost a lot of runs to it, which is really sad because I never want to go to seaside and then not get to Luncheon. And now with this trick, it actually happens quite a lot, and I'm sad.
Oh, really? I mean, how weird is it to lose a run in Seaside?
Yeah, exactly. Like, ugh. You're
Like, I mean,
okay,
I
I'm
get it because
past,
I'm at
I'm past
at like a
snow,
lower level, it
alright.
makes sense. At like a beginner level, it makes sense, but like at an upper intermediate level, it's kind of like one of those resting kingdoms.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, for your level, it should still be a let's just not reset over mistakes in seaside because they're small.
Oh, it's pretty much do I get fish clip? If not, reset.
I mean, fish clip. If you miss fish clip, it loses like 3 seconds. Could just reset it up anyway.
That is true.
I would never reset over a fish clip. unless you clip back in like at the moment. Let's see. Stealth definitely catching up quite a bit at the start of the seaside. Let's see what the difference is now. 24 seconds. Caught up by 13.
Very nice. Stealth is just closing that gap.
Yeah, for sure. Robin doesn't make any big mistakes that Stealth doesn't also do, like Snowdrum. But Stealth is just having this small edge over Robin's movement, I feel like. Ooh, okay. Robin does not die, but came kind of close.
That was very close. Just barely missed the cap there for a cap jump. And then,
Okay,
oh no!
I did not see what happened. I just saw him
He got
fall.
he jumped off of Cappy, and then I don't think he noticed he did because he went for another cap jump
Oh, okay, interesting.
coming out. Yeah. Yeah.
Stealth definitely catching up here as well.
Yeah, with the reason that Stealth keeps managing to catch up these little times here and there is literally just Robin missing a little thing
Small
here
things, yeah.
and there, and then Stealth just not missing those.
Yeah.
Whether it's that Gushing Room or the movement to Topper, just little
Yeah.
things here and there.
I think in this whole tournament, it's all about not making mistakes that the other one does. Because the differences in PBs are all so small that you can't really catch up just by movement, right?
Yep, and that's one of the nice things about to actually be able to group these into proper seeds.
Yeah.
Is it just goes into that thing where it's you're not putting up someone who has like a 101 and a 106. You're actually putting up two people who are within the same minute bracket,
Yeah.
and it makes
Stealth,
for that much of a better race.
Stealth, that is actually a good thing because it makes you want to finish quicker.
That's right.
It's motivation.
I mean, Stealth has been closing the gap.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
It's not like it's a lost cause. It's
Definitely
still, I would
not,
say it's still
definitely not.
anyone's run.
For sure. And because he said it earlier that he's embarrassed about this run, I don't think you should be embarrassed about this run. Like, you made one
Oh,
or,
Robin
like, a few
accidentally
big
grabs the wrong
mistakes.
seed there.
You made a few big mistakes in like Wooded, but other than that, and Snowdram, but other than that, what, like, it's a good run, especially for a first tournament race, as he said earlier.
Stealth is like right behind him now.
Yeah, it's like 1 moon apart, 2 moons apart, 2 short moons apart. Ooh, is that going to capture? I'm not sure. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yes,
now
okay.
there's about it's about an 11-second difference between them now.
Wow. But that's the video. You know, might not be perfectly synced up. as we saw earlier.
That is, yeah, going solely off of the video though. There's an 11-second difference now.
Yeah. We'll see after luncheon. Even doing the swagger roll on the radio. Alright, now let me judge them by their cheese movement. Okay, Trobin tried the right way, sadly messed it up, but very respectable. Now Stealthz, if you don't do this, I'm mad. Okay, yeah. Acceptable.
Would you say both of them were acceptable?
Yes, both were acceptable, yeah.
I think Matsy disagrees.
Always judging the cheese movement. Alright, and now this is like the end part of lunch here. Nothing too crazy anymore in my opinion, but still weird luncheon collision, so
I mean that ledge jump is a little tricky, but
yeah,
besides
but
that,
that's the last
about it,
difficult
right?
jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually it's still pretty lenient. You just go along the wall.
I'm hoping to learn that one day.
For sure, it's not that bad. But at a 110, yeah, I don't think I did it. So
That was a good lunch in Stealth, I would say.
yes, I would also say so. Definitely caught up a little bit, especially because of the start.
Well, on the video, there's about an 11-second difference now, so I'm not sure what the actual
let's
difference
see.
is.
Let's see. Trobin with a 45-21. And Stealthz with a 45-30. So actually only a 8.9 second difference.
We'll call it 9.
Yeah. 8.90, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. Stealth has done a good job of closing that gap.
Oh yes, definitely. This
Robin
is
having a
going to
bit
be
of trouble
very
heading
close,
up
a
to-
very close race now.
Yeah, Trobin had a bit of trouble getting up to that dragon, bonking on the post.
Yeah.
And like
Not
I
a
said,
small
it's
time
just
save.
little. It's just a little time saves like that is how Stealth is able to close this gap.
Yeah. I love how like within a 1 hour span there's this like story being created, right? So you have a race and at the start it's pretty equal, then one of them makes a big mistake and now the whole rest of the race he's just catching up slowly. It's like I love this.
Yeah, I do love that adventure.
Looking at their BPTs, Stealthz actually has the better BPT now. With a 101.25 in comparison to a 101.26. Also, while we are still here in Ruined Kingdom, follow the racers. They
Yeah.
are both really good runners. I know Stealthz is pushing for Savar soon. I'm not sure if Trobin is really that active, but still definitely make sure to give both of them a follow, and also follow Stealthz and me. I'm not sure if you stream.
I am trying to get back into it.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
give him some motivation by following him. And of course, big shout out to Saren, who streams like all these races, which is kind of crazy.
Yes, if you haven't dropped
Not
a follow
only-
yet, feel free to do that as well.
Not only for this tournament, but also for the Mario 64 tournaments and every other Mario Odyssey tournament and everything else on Cool Cat Gang. Saren is just insane.
Saren is insane. My goal for Saren, though, is that he eats breakfast today.
Maybe he did by now.
I really hope so.
Can we get that confirmed in chat?
See, my hope is that he doesn't respond because he's eating breakfast.
Oh,
That's-
yeah.
That's
yeah.
my hope.
Maybe he's eating breakfast while watching this.
I'm currently
amazing
eating
race.
breakfast. Let's go. Can we get some poggers in chat?
Okay. I just saw on the stats sheet that Stealth somehow caught up 5 seconds, so now it's only a 3.8 second difference.
Amazing.
Going
I was
into
too focused on the
Bowser's-
breakfast.
Going into Bowser's with a 4-second difference is very exciting.
It is really exciting. I'm looking forward to this.
Oh yeah. Bowser's is a really, really difficult kingdom, especially in my opinion bunnies. At
Oh.
the start, like when you're just starting out playing this game, mech is obviously the hard part, but once you get used to mech, it's all
It's
about
the
shards
beginning part
mostly.
that's actually so much
Yeah.
harder.
Yeah,
I just like the
Especially-
different routes that you can do, like whether
Especially
it comes to the
shards.
moons or the shards. Yeah.
yeah. Saren just
Robin is
sleeping all
low
day
battery.
and never. Let's see how shards goes for both of them now. Let's see, Robin going for the normal route in shards, and Stealth actually going for the faster method. Let's see if it works out for him.
Looks
Okay, a little
Kind
bit
of
weird.
promising, but not.
A little bit weird on the second shard, but he made it work. Okay, not going for birdless, but I think that
call.
saved a little bit of time. Ooh, might recapture the bird though. Oh, okay, barely not. I think that caught up just a second or two, maybe.
That was a little bit of weird for shards, but
Yeah.
I mean, it worked.
Shards can make or break this kingdom for sure. Robin taking a bonk. Having a little bit of trouble with the setup now for Bowser Brand, and we're actually pretty much synced up on stream, which I think, because of the small delay, means that Stealth just took the lead.
Yep, I think so too. I'm as much as I want Topper first. Oh,
Perfect.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
get my
This-
wish. I'm gonna get my wish. I don't even care who wins. I want Robin to win this.
Like, Harriet is the only right choice here, right?
I disagree entirely.
Well, that's why you're a 110.
That was savage. I don't know. Robin just did Topper
Also-
first and is not
also
a 110
Stealth.
runner.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Also, Stealth just got Tsar Bomba, which is the hardest trick after shards in this game for sure. And Robin not going for it.
Yeah, Robin solely going with what he knows here. Topper first always. I could not agree more.
I'm about to vomit at that statement.
I do Topper first with detached Joy-Cons, loud and proud.
Don't make me. All right, yeah, and the race has just turned around in this kingdom.
Darren
No
agrees
stealth.
with me, and now I don't know if I should change my viewpoint.
Come to the bright side.
Detached Joy-Cons, I will never change.
All right, so the lead just changed from 4 seconds in Trobin's favor to 5 seconds in Stealth's favor. Still very much up to anyone here.
Seriously,
Any
it's gonna come
mistake.
down to like end game, which is crazy.
Mac and Moon.
Yep.
I said earlier before the race, like when Stealth and I were in chat for the. Ooh. Okay, that is weird way to take damage, but at least it didn't die. When we were in chat earlier, I said, you better show us a good performance like the one in the previous race, and I think they are delivering.
Thank you, Troy. One of my Joy-Cons has drift, and the other one drops inputs. So, it's
Perfect.
literally
Time to get a
pick your
Procon.
It's literally pick your poison.
Time to get a Procon now.
I have 2 Procons, thank you. I just don't use either one for runs.
Then use both.
I'll just do 2-player with 2 Procons.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, Trovin is not
Both-
having a good time getting up.
Both actually had troubles getting up, but Trobin definitely with the worst mistake here.
It's moments like this that make me scared for learning birdless mech.
It's hard to start, for sure. Alright, let's see how target acquired goes for Stealth. Okay, got Harriet.
That looks promising. Oh,
Yeah, good position. Yes,
yeah,
very
that was
nice.
perfect.
Very nice. Target
Still,
acquired.
Big
That's,
sigh of relief.
yeah, target acquired is such a important part. Okay, Trovin also getting it.
Probably
Any
got
run.
it too.
Such an important part in any run. Like whenever I get it in a speed-paced run or in a race, I'm like, okay, everything's good.
I think that's what happened with Stealth too. You could just see Stealth
Yeah,
having
yeah,
like
exactly
the
that.
biggest sigh of relief.
Yeah, exactly that is what happens every time you get
Yeah.
this trick in a good run or in an important run.
I remember when I was just starting out with Odyssey, and I was telling Source that I was like, I need to start going for target acquired, and Source was like,
And he was just
why?
like, no.
Yeah,
stop-
Source
stop
just
it."
told me, he was like, that is the stupidest thing you've said. And I was like, but everyone else is doing it. It's like it would make it so much easier. And he was like, it would actually not. Just don't
Yeah,
do target
just-
acquired.
Just no. Although I have to say that at this point, for me, it's easier to do TA than not doing it.
Yeah. It was one of those things where everyone makes it look so easy that I was like, oh, it's gotta be easy. The
Yeah, no,
run
you have to
starts
be-
after
you-
hitting
you have-
target acquired.
You have to be really fast with your dives. That's the thing about TA. Like, can't
Yep.
waste any frames.
The biggest thing that scares me is it's so risky.
Mm.
Like you get one shot at it, otherwise it's like a huge
Stealth?
time loss.
Stealth extending the lead to almost 14 seconds now, which still doesn't mean anything. Moon can be horrible.
Yeah,
There-
Moon.
I don't
can
know if
be-
you've heard about it, but there's like this term, and it's called a dance the moon, because I always suck
Dance
at moon.
See, that's the thing. I've heard of it before, but I don't know what it is. Can you explain
Well,
it?
well, it's just getting a horrible moon.
Oh, so
because,
I mean,
because
I do.
I get horrible moons all the time. Like my PB,
See, for me, that's just Moon. It's not
Like
even
my-
a dance to Moon.
right? My PB is a 5805, right? And I lost
Yes.
12 seconds in moon. So it's like, and this happens like every time. I mean, to be fair, Matsi, every race is decided in moon, so. Let's see
How did
stuff.
you lose 12
it.
seconds in Moon?
I think I failed I'll skip mines, but I'm not sure.
I mean, both runners are having no issue with moon skip,
Yeah,
with moon
both,
cave skip.
both got it first try, yes. Let's see, only Bowser and Escape. Only in between these racers.
That spin throw strat is so scary, but it's so worth it.
Yeah. For me, this fight is always like the breather part of Moon Kingdom, because it's like you have this start, which is kind of, I don't know, it's not really that hard, but nerve-wracking on good days. Then you have Bowser, like the Bowser fight, which is really chill, and then you have Escape, which is like, okay, gotta do this now.
Now it's pedal to the middle.
Yeah. Good with the last hit.
Robin also having no issue with Bowser's.
But if nobody is having any issues, that favors Stealth, because Trobin will not make up this time without Stealth making any mistakes.
It all comes down to pillars now.
Or 2D section. Why did I say anything?
I was, just had to do it.
I'm sorry, sir. Alright, let's see how this 2D section goes. Okay, got to the
Perfect.
skip. I have seen deaths after the 2D skip though, so. Alright.
Why would you say that?
Because it's interesting. Cursing runs, even though it's like, why, it's fun.
Why? Because I can.
Yes.
Oh, it looks like it'll be up 2 pillars after all.
Yes, definitely. Let's see, he does look like very nice fireballs. The last one's getting this, but other than that, yep. Getting a 6 shot out of pillar. Almost optimal. Robin's also looking really good. Probably would have gotten 5, but
Too many
taking one-
fireballs.
They're taking 1 for 6.
Yeah.
But as long Stealth, okay, just don't die. Just hit this twice and you're good. Alright. And don't get it this one. Okay. Alright, so Stealth securing the win.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Really,
Stealth.
really good race. Yeah, with a
42.
101.39 on the sheet.
Oh,
So, really, really good race. Really happy that I was able to commentate this one.
yeah, and Trobin is not far
And
behind.
A 101.52. GG's.
Look at that, 11-second difference.
Yeah, GG's. GG's. I mean, Stealth didn't really make any mistakes other than Wooded and Snowdram, right? Like, no big
Oh,
ones.
really?
Oh, and then Sand a little bit, but... Yeah, if the racers want to hop in for interviews, go ahead and unmute. There we go. Stealthz is already here. We have the winner of the race. So while Robin is not here yet, let's start with you. How are you feeling?
How the hell did I win that? What was that? I lost 1:06 to gold in Wooded. What was
Yeah.
that?
You clawed back ever since.
Oh my god. You know what? You know what I think actually made the difference is that I stopped. I actually turned off audio for the stream, and I like only went in
Okay.
like at the end of Kingdoms just to like say like decent lunch or whatever. So I just started focusing on just a run and just see if I could get see if I could pull a good one out.
Yeah, it definitely helped. Only like things that I can really think of that you like made mistakes were like sand, wooded, and then snowdram.
I
Everything else-
was so tilted at Snowdram. I was like, he finally makes a mistake and I do it as well. Like that's just so
Yeah,
annoying.
I saw that when I was like,
I was like-
finally have a gap.
I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like,
Well, it happens. And now we have Robin here too. How are you feeling?
It was interesting, I guess. I was surprised of how like Cap Till Cloud was like decent. Lost, that was just weird with the tree.
Yeah, it was, but it
Yeah.
was only
Yeah, that
that,
was
right?
weird.
Yeah, it was like just
only
that. And then MSSL was just awful. It was just
Yeah,
it was
it just kept
yeah.
bleeding time slowly. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
That's
There was like some
Seaside, the
dumb stuff in
Gushin room. The Gushin moon was just
Yeah, the
not a
Gushin
good
room's
time.
Oh
the
yeah,
Gushin
no.
Gushin room's awful. Luncheon. There's one thing I found was weird. I got like the LK moon, and then I was like, okay. And then I somehow still I cap bounced after the moon, and I fell in the lava again.
That's-
That was just weird.
Yeah, that's why I got confused because I saw you cap bounce and then you still threw cappy. I was like, I don't think he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I didn't expect to cap bounce after getting the moon. That was a little weird. And then mech. At least I got a decent moon.
Yeah,
Good enough.
You actually made up a
mean-
little bit of time again in one. Like half a second or a second. Yeah, half a second.
I mean, I played better than I thought I would, so I'll take that, I guess.
Well,
dude,
that's
Trovin,
something.
you got robbed. Honestly, you got robbed.
Well, you played closer to your speed than Stealth did, so
Yeah.
You
That's
got so.
something.
I actually feel a little bit bad. You got hella robbed.
never feel bad about winning races.
Yeah,
Never
you
feel bad
shouldn't
about
feel
winning
bad
races.
about winning.
I died in
I mean,
Wooded.
I didn't
What
really
was
get
that?
robbed. I didn't really get robbed considering I lost like over a minute in just MSSL. So
I lost a
like-
minute in one kingdom. Oh god.
I think we're going to wrap it up now.
Yeah, GG.
Let's see what's
GG,
on the
man.
schedule. A 70-star race between Ranosh and Casual. I definitely didn't pronounce that first name right. I'm sorry. And after that, we have more Odyssey action. So, if you're interested in any races today, be sure to stay here. We're just going to go into intermission for a bit. So, see you later.